If you're growing bulbing onions and want to store them long-term in the pantry after harvest, don't forget this important step. After harvest, I moved them into my garage, which is pretty warm, and put them on this rack that's going to offer some ventilation, along with putting a fan on them to provide some airflow. So they're going to sit here for a few weeks. It will just depend on the conditions, but you want the tops to be completely dried up with no green left, like these guys here. So now it's on to the next step. You're gonna need some sharp pruners along with a bucket because things are gonna get messy. So I have my little setup here in my garden cart. I got my bucket for the waste, and then I just have one of these mesh baskets to put the clean up onions in to then put in the pantry. And we're just gonna take one of our onions off the rack. We're gonna trim the top. Easy peasy. We're going to trim the roots. And just clean up a little bit of this paper. We don't want to get rid of too much because that's the protective layer. And there you go. We have an onion all ready for storage. Now we can place it someplace cool and dark. Now when you're doing this, if you notice this top part is still wet, then I would just leave it in the garage for a little bit longer for it to fully dry. Here you can see I also like to use a nail brush and clean up the dirt from the roots. I told you it was going to be messy. I got a whole bucket full of tops and roots for my compost. Are you growing onions this year?